Alright, somebody got some new grips. I decided to pick up some different grips because these ones, although they're really nice, super clean and everything, performance machine grips, and they're contoured, they're a little small for my hands because I got big hands. So I decided to get something a little bit bigger, and after consulting with the gods of the interwebs, I decided to try these ones out. These are the Avon grips, and these are the 1.62 diameter ones, as the biggest ones that they make. Not as nice as these. I really like these, but it's a shame they're just so small. My hands, I don't know, they're just not comfortable after long rides holding on to them. So these guys, the Avon grips, not to mistake Avon with the, what is it, beauty company?
Yeah.
Look at these. Look at these compared to these. Massive difference. Now, it's going to take a little getting used to these because these are just, I don't know, they look a little weird because they're just so big, but I think they're going to be nice. I hope they're going to be nice. These are the memory foam grips. So we're going to slap these on, and hopefully they look good, and I'm hoping it's going to be really comfortable because I have a nice long ride coming up next month. Me and the missus are going to San Francisco on the bike. So we're going to go ahead and slap these on. So first things first, just throw those right there for now. What I need to do is take apart this switch assembly right here. So I'm going to work on getting this apart. I believe that's a Torx. Maybe I can use my handy dandy little electric screwdriver. Okay. I think that's that, maybe. It's been a little while since I've done this. Yeah. Okay, that side comes out nice and easy. We're going to throw this on. This is the throttle side, and you can see, because you can see the little, I don't know if you call them tines, or looks like it's basically shaped, I want to call them tines. Okay, so this is going to go on this like so. Looks like it can only fit one way. Once you get it on there eventually. There we go. Okay. Now, oops, don't do that. Oh, shoot. Let's see. I'm trying to do this without having to really... I don't want to do it. I have to loosen this, I think. I'm trying to do it the lazy way, and it's just not going to work. Of course, I always find a way to make the easiest job seem the hardest. I'm so good at that. It's like one of my strong suits. Okay, for some reason I was struggling a little bit more than I probably should have. That's because I was being stubborn and didn't want to take this completely apart. All grips fit a little differently, and I was hoping it was going to be the same length as the performance machines, but they're not, so I had to take this completely off. Now, one thing I did notice is that I want the Avon to basically face the same direction. So as you can see right here, it says Avon. And when I was putting on this one, I was noticing that this one might actually end up in a different location, so I just want to make them even. So just with the way this is, this only sits a certain way on the clutch side. So I'm going to do the clutch side, and I'm going to see where the Avon lands on that side, and then I'm going to even it out on the throttle side. So I'm going to take apart this side. Okay, next step, with the performance machine, they're very universal, so they don't necessarily make them specifically for Harley models. So with this one, I had to do a little extra work when I installed it. This has a set screw that you have to undo, which is right down here. I want to do this very gently because I will lose it if I break. It don't seem like it's pretty loose already, so. Alright, well, after this side was kicking and screaming to come off, unfortunately I stripped out one of the set screws for the performance machine grips. So I had to resort to desperate measures, and it was pretty desperate. So, time to put this side on. So we're going to put the clutch side on. Alright, so we're going to get this going. Oop, that's the wrong side. I'm already winning. Where did I put this side? This goes on here. Okay. Okay. Now, to get a comfortable position, I think this is good. That's good right there. I'll lock this in. Okay, so That was a lot more complicated than it should have been, but I like doing things the hard way. That's my motto, so that's the way we roll, okay? And I hope you guys do the same too, because that's the only way to learn, is to do it the hard way. That way you'll never forget. Alright, so now, as you can see, the Avon is not pointing straight up. So it's a good thing I did this side first. It's leaning back just a little bit. So now I know how to set this side, the throttle side. So now we're going to go ahead and do the throttle side, and we're going to try to get it to match. All right. So this is going to go on like so. Pretty even. So that looks pretty good. This is the problem about OCD is I drive myself crazy all the time. Way too much. It's so unnecessary. It's like a curse. It's like God was playing a silly little joke when he made me. He's like, here, let me just sprinkle a little OCD and let him have fun with that. So I'm having so much fun with it. So much fun, I can't even tell you. Every time I adjust it, both sides look good. So I'm just going to go like this. And that's going to be that. And if that's not it, I don't care. So be it. Okay. Sometimes you just got to pick and choose your battles. Know when you've been defeated, you know. All right, that's going to go like that. We're going to slap this whole thing back on here. Alright, so this is another thing that I get a little crazy over is getting the right slack for the throttle. So you guys are about to watch me struggle with that for a little bit, because I don't like a lot of slop. When you get these things from the dealership, they've got so much play in the throttle. It's like, I don't know. Oh, right here. So that's something that really just drives me crazy. Kind of, I don't know. For me, it felt like it wasn't like secure. I felt like it was just gonna like break right off. Like I didn't have something like secure to hold on to when I was riding. I don't know. That's just me. And then plus it made the bike feel like a little cheesier. Like a little cheap, even though this is definitely not a cheap motorcycle. By no means. So okay, now I have to even the levers. So let me just tighten this real quick. At least God gave me good reflexes. Cat-like reflexes. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. All right, that is victory. I'm so happy this is over. This was definitely a struggle, unnecessary struggle, but it's gonna be good. I'm gonna like it. I like the grips. They're nice and thick. I feel good. Very comfortable. Plus with the gloves, super comfortable. All right. Got to make sure all the switches work, because when you're messing around up here, sometimes the wire might get pinched or cut somehow, or something mess up here. So always want to double check, just make sure everything's all good, and it looks like everything's all good. So tell me what you think of these weirdly wide grips. They do look a little weird on here, but I think I'll just grow into them and they'll look pretty cool and they'll feel great. That's the most important thing. All right, thanks for watching.